Yeah, Charlie, one thing that I want to look at, and as I go through the Pennsylvania numbers and myself, is something that I think might actually bear out as to a larger trend that we're seeing here in the 2022 results. And it's not even necessarily so much a trend in terms of the issues per se, but we keep looking back and saying, why don't these numbers match the things that we saw in 20, right? Why don't and not just specifically the margin of victory, but when you go through the crosstabs, vote group by vote group, demographic by demographic, people turning out in different buckets. One thing, and, again, we're all kind of brainstorming here you were still in that fog of war moment, but internal migration, okay? So in certain states on the East Coast, right? I'm an East Coast guy. So on the East Coast, you had a lot of people in Pennsylvania and New York. Pennsylvania and New York were hit hard by lockdowns throughout 2020 and then vaccine mandates in 2021. In fact, where I am in the Washington, D.C. area, we are still under vaccine mandates. I can't take my family certain places because of that. We actually had to cancel some plans this weekend because of that. Where did those people go? Well, of course, they all went to Florida. They filled Florida up and continued Florida on its trajectory that was set in path, obviously, by Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis, by turning it into just one of the reddest states that you'll find in the country, right? That's because so many people were pouring into that state. But interestingly, Charlie, that same that same dynamic also played out on the West Coast when it came to California. Because where did those people from California go? They all went to Arizona. They went to places like Glenside. They went to Gilbert. They went to Chandler, Scottsdale, obviously, where a lot of people go. And so I'm wondering, and again, I don't have the fidelity of the numbers that you're looking at, but I'm wondering if some of that physical internal migration within the United States caused by these massive lockdown and vaccine mandate regimes has driven some of the